What's up, YouTube? So I tried to shoot this already, and the camera was dying. So I am shooting it now again with some charge going on. So, what's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? I wanted to come, bring you a video, talk to y'all about a few things, and bring the positivity to you. So, what this video is about, I'm about to tell you right now. Awakening your inner genius, okay? I want to explain to you a few things. Number one, when you are a genius, people will not understand your genius. When you are a genius, the people around you the most will probably misunderstand you. It's most likely gonna always be people outside of your family that will truly be able to see that genius within you. And even then, some people are still not gonna be able to see that genius within you. Now, I want you to get into your own inner world. That's what makes you genius. The inner world that you have. The inner world that you have, not a lot of people understand it. So therefore, your inner world is your own private place. What I want you to do is, in your inner world, I want you to strengthen yourself. I want you to build yourself. I want you to create. I want you to do whatever you have to do to continue nourishing your soul. And whatever it is that nourishes your soul, continue to do it. For example, something that probably nourishes your soul is making music. Something that nourishes your soul is probably painting. Whatever it is, keep doing it. Because the truth is, whatever it is that feeds your soul is most likely what is going to be that continues to make you abundant. So your opportunities will only start to come into your life when you're doing what you're supposed to do over here. So it's almost like giving and receiving. When you live in your purpose, when you do and you live in your inner genius, you're actually helping the world, because your inner genius, when it gets shared out, you're changing the way people think. When your inner genius starts to step out, you're inspiring people. You're invoking emotions in people that are causing people to think a little bit differently. You got to understand that some people are going to be intimidated by you. Some people are not going to understand you. And some people don't like your presence because your presence makes them feel inferior. Because for some reason, you're just a natural at whatever it is that you do. And because you're a natural at whatever it is that you do, it is hot outside. And because you're a natural at whatever it is that you do, people are not going to be able to understand that. But that's okay. Because at the end of the day, you're probably always going to be misunderstood. Like, you ever try to explain your point of view to somebody and you're just like, bro, they're just not getting it. That's because it wasn't meant for them to get. Like, you got to understand your point of view is the point of view of a genius. Not everybody thinks like you. It's not easy to think like you. It's not easy to understand like you. But that is okay. Because guess what? That is your superpower. Do not condemn. Do not get mad. Do not be sad about the fact that people can't understand you, or that people don't know, like, oh my God, like, why do people think I'm weird? Because you're different. And that is okay, because guess what? Michael Jackson, people thought Michael Jackson was weird, but Michael Jackson is the greatest artist of all time. People wish that they could meet Michael Jackson. People wish that they could be with Michael Jackson. People wish that they could be friends with Michael Jackson. But that is because Michael Jackson embraced himself. He said, this is who I am, and that is it. So from now on, I'm focusing on continuously embracing every single part of myself, no matter how weird it is, no matter how genius it is. Like, sometimes I be saying shit and I just be like talking, I be like, damn, that was some real intellectual shit. Like, motherfuckers not going to understand that shit, because that was some real intellectual shit. But guess what? The people who are supposed to understand and catch on will. The people that are supposed to understand and will catch on will. Y'all check out my new watch, by the way. Exactly. So, like, listen, man, I already know my life is continuously changing because of the things that I think, the things that I teach, and the things that I learn. And I'm continuously focused on making sure that I teach as many people how to manifest their dream reality, whatever it is. I'm here to teach you about your dream reality, whatever it is. And the whole point of me making all of these videos is to continue inspiring you. That's one. Continue living my life. And to create art. because that's my purpose. I've started to realize that, yo, man, some people can't understand the things that I do. Some people can't understand the genius that I have. Some people can't understand how I know what the hell I know. And guess what? That is my it factor. I think in a way that most people can't understand. And because I think in a way that most people can't understand, I get to levels that people can't understand. So I don't know who this is for, but like for real, just accept yourself wholeheartedly. And when you accept yourself wholeheartedly, it's like you unlock a superpower. It's like you unlock a superpower for real. And I'm really just learning that, like, man, like, those things that most people be judging you for really be your superpower. Like, no joke. The things that people judge you for really be your superpower. You know what I'm saying? Like, people used to judge me because I spoke so properly. But let me tell you something. Some people want to pay to hear me speak. Some people want to pay for the information that I have that comes out my mouth. So the same people that was, you speak so wide, you speak so proper, like, that's my tool now. That's my tool. And nobody can stop that. Nobody can stop that. You feel me? Nobody can stop that. And it's just understanding, like, when I started to accept myself and accept the differences that are in me, that's when I started to realize how different and special I was. When I started to understand that I have to accept myself wholeheartedly, that's when my power came through. Like, a lot of y'all don't understand the reason why you think so much sometimes is because when you finally learn how to control your thinking, the way you think is outrageous. Like, some people can't even understand how you process information so fast. Sometimes the things that we think that are working against us is just because we don't have control over it yet. Like our emotions. When we control our emotions and we learn how to decipher them, we'll realize that our emotions are really just indicators to let us know, hey, something ain't right. Hey, I'm not feeling this. Hey, this kind of made me feel a little weird. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to start thinking about that and start focusing on, like, promoting yourself and pushing yourself out there and doing things very unapologetically, no matter what the fuck anybody gotta say. Okay? So I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this inspired you. And I'm out.